I'm starting our lesson. Okay? Awesome. Okay, so today we are starting our best part of me, end of the year poetry activity. Okay? It's that over there, yeah. So it's been in my class, it's been up in my classroom a couple of days. So what it is you're gonna write a poem about some part of yourself that's your favorite part of yourself, or the best part of yourself, okay? And the whole reason why we're doing this at the end of the year is because I know you guys are gonna be scared going into Kugler. Some of you are excited, some of you are scared. But you need to, the biggest thing when you move on to a new school is to have confidence in yourself. And so writing a poem about the best part of yourself is gonna give you that purpose and that excitement and that self-love that we're looking for, okay? Because it's really important to love yourself, because then it helps you be kind to other people, okay? Exactly. Giving yourself a little love hug there, huh? Okay, so I'm going to do a mini lesson over there when you guys are with me during rotations, but right now I'm just going to talk briefly about it, and then we'll talk briefly about each of the activities that you're going to be doing. They're going to be related to poetry and getting you guys kind of warmed up to write your poems today. Okay? Sound good? Mm-hmm. So when I did the best part of me, if I were to do the best part of myself, I would probably do my hair, because I love it. It's crazy, it's big, the bigger the better. But when I was probably your age, I hated it. I was like, it's frizzy, I don't know how to deal with it. I lived on the East Coast, and it was so humid that it would get frizzy and not curly, and all I wanted was straight hair. Like those of you that have long, beautiful straight hair, mine was big, poofy, crazy. Couldn't even put it in a ponytail because it wouldn't stay. But as I grew up, I started to love my hair and figure out how to handle it. And now it's my favorite part of me. And not only because it like makes an entrance into the room, it's like, oh, that girl has big hair. But also because it keeps my head warm. I don't have to wear hats when it's cold. I've got a whole layer here, right? Covers my ears. Yeah, covers my ears, keeps me warm. So that's one of the reasons why I love my hair. So you're going to have to do a little bit of brainstorming today. That's what we're going to do with me over there. And you're going to brainstorm what you think the best part of you is. So you're not going to know right away. You might know right now. But you're going to do some brainstorming. Okay? How many of you kind of think they know what they're going to be doing?
I know what you would do.
How many of you have multiple things you think you could write about? Awesome. And for those of you that may not have anything to write about, you're going to work with partners and you're going to start to brainstorm, okay? So you'll figure it out. Okay, so we have 3 rotations today. If you look on the board over here, I have your groups already set up. So at the Animus, at this table, you guys are going to be playing a game with dice. And it's called Describe a Body Part Game, okay? In this folder, you have a task, okay? So when we have a task card, what do? Do we just go into it without reading the instructions? No. No, we want to read the instructions. So you're going to read the instructions with a partner. It will tell you that you're working with a partner. You'll need a sheet of paper and a die, and the sheets of paper are in here. The dice are on. You only need one die, okay? And then when you finish, here's an example of what it should look like, okay? If you get eyes, you're going to start putting adjectives in. Does anyone, so you're going to need to know what an adjective is over at this station. Can anyone tell me what an adjective is? Eric.
Describe something.
Just a word that describes something. And guys, your little cheat sheet is over here. Yes, good. I'm glad you looked at it, okay? So words that describe something, okay? So you're going to have to describe your elbows or your eyes or your eyelashes or your hair. Yes?
When it says that start, it says like when you finish the rotation, count only the adjectives and put it on top of new paper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for editing me. But does that make sense? Put it on top of your paper? Yeah. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to give prizes to those of you, the team that got the most adjectives. Okay? 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 And they have to be adjectives, so you have to double check with your partner. That's why you're working with a partner, double check. Okay? So that's going to go there. This is at the Animus table. People starting at the Animus table will be Alula, Nathan, Cameron, Randy, Eric, Molly, Aiden, and Adam. You'll start there. Okay? Over at the Rio Grande, you guys are going to be doing a rhyming activity, because when we write poetry, you don't always have to rhyme, and we'll talk about that at my station. You don't always have to rhyme, but there is ways to warm up your rhyming, okay? You're going to learn. You're going to read this task card, okay? There's a little task card here, and there's an example on it. You're going to read that with your group. This is actually a whole group activity. You're going to work with your group as a whole, so you got to work on collaborating and working together. This is mine, sorry, I'll take it back. Working together on that, okay? It says, open the folder, read the task card, work as a group. You are competing against the other groups. So the group that you're in, so the Animus is competing against Rio Grande and the Gila. You guys are all competing against each other. When the rotation is finished, turn in your group's worksheet, which will just be, guys, it'll just be the lined sheet of paper. You're going to make your own worksheet. Turn it in the classroom basket, okay? And then again, I'm going to add all those up and see which team won, and we'll be rewarded on Monday, okay?
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Guys, there's cookies and stuff.
Sorry. Turn my interview on Monday. Okay. So, question.
How are we going to get rewarded on Monday?
Tuesday. It'll be Monday or Tuesday. I will give you a reward. The team's going. And then when you're, so any questions on that table? We got Max, Tanner, Tyrick, Isaiah, Caden, Zach, Abby, and Tyler will be starting there. And then over here with me, and I'll be with you guys, is going to be Dylan, Amy, Nathaniel, Lorelai, Tegan, Kendra, and Lila. Okay?
It's kind of confusing. So, like, is that the name of our group?
That's where you're starting.
So we're going to be starting there.
Yes. Yes. So whatever table name it says is where you'll be starting. Does that make sense? Okay. Awesome. Okay, so just like rotations, guys, I'm going to put a timer on the board. We're going to have 10 minutes at each station. We know what to do when the timer goes off, right? Okay? Awesome. Well, let's go and get to our first rotation and get settled in. Okay, when you guys get to this station, you need to pass out all of the whiteboard. Everyone needs one. Guys, if you're fine standing right there, sitting right there, because you're going to actually be working. Zach, if you want to join him over here, you can. Okay, guys, your timer is coming on the board. We are starting our rotations now. You should all be ready to go. Yes. Yes, you are going to. Amy, I heard that Nathaniel is right. Awesome job over here. They're getting right to work. This group right here is getting right to work. Tyler, are you in my group? Yeah, you're in my group. Okay, guys, listen up. Everyone needs one of these. Can you share those with the other girls? I know, other people. So, Zach, you're not. Okay, you're not here. You are Rio Grande, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why do I have 10? Dylan, I should have Max, Tanner, Tyler, Isaiah, Caden, Zach, and Tyler. Why do I have more people? Isaiah.
You're over here.
Lorelai, you're over there.
Oh.
Both of the wrong side. Okay, now you to get closer to her. Like, I need you to get So guys, what we're doing here is we're going to start brainstorming for our poem. Okay? So you guys are going to have a little worksheet. First thing you got to do is you got to pick your body part that you think is the best part of you. Now if you have more than one, it's totally fine. Okay? For instance, if I wanted to make my hair and I can write that.
Mrs. McDonald,
Yes.
I need Jeremiah to go to the pack room, please.
He's not here.
He's not here?
No. Not here.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I need us to be a little bit quieter working over there. Thank you. Okay. So, we're going to write our body part. And we're going to describe why it's the best part of us and explain. Okay? So, for instance, if I pick my elbow, I would not be able to eat if I didn't have it. How would I be able to eat? I would have to eat like this, right? So, elbows are my favorite part of me because they like to eat, because I love to eat. Okay? So, things as silly as that. Things as silly as that. Okay? Video games for hands and fingers. Okay, guys. Now, the other thing you're going to need to know, it asks you what kind of poem are you going to write. You have 3 choices. We've got acrostic, which is where you take the word. So, for instance, you take I, and you write E. So you write I this way, down, and then you put the line. Okay? So this word, for instance, your educated eyes are best. Youthful eyes, strong. Enthusiastic eyes are interesting. Okay? And then we have a rhyming poem. So a rhyming poem is the one that rhymes at the end. Without eyes, where would I be? Probably stuck up in the attic because I cannot see. My eyes are round. I would rather have them than any crown. I'm so happy they are a part of me. And then the final one that you can choose is a free verse. Free verse means most of the time there's really nothing that, no standards that it's to. It's just a poem with words and you write. Okay? So I have to find one here. Actually, most of these are rhyming.
Are these your last
I have it right here.
Wow.
Has to be as number 1, red, brown, strawberry, dirty one, and water. So that one kind of rhymes, but it's more of a free verse. Okay? And then I'm going to read one more, only because it's your brother. One of his feet. Fantastic feet are my feet. Enthusiastic feet are there for me. Excellence is what they do. Too fast for the enemy. No. So, I want you guys, you have about 5 minutes. We're going to work on this again. But I want you to start brainstorming. And if you want to have, to start brainstorming here, and get to the point where you're ready to begin your first draft, you can start that. Review is going to be something about loving yourself. Okay? Okay, go ahead, get started.
I got 5 again, that's not fair.